Come with me to the musk ox farm in Palmer, Alaska. There are very few musk ox farms in existence. They are not domestic, and you can hardly make a case to call them tame. Only the farm's manager goes in with them because they recognize her the most. Even then, they can get feisty. Topaz greeted us along the fence. He is 10, turning 11 years old and full tact. His head rubbing on the fence is scent marking and his way of reinforcing his boundary with visitors. They are tagged. The males have orange and red tags. The females have white tags. They do not shear the muskox. It sheds naturally. When they come into the barn in the springtime, they hand comb them to harvest the wool. If you get a closer look, you will notice that they have a nose that reminds you of a bunny nose. At one point, Topaz scrunched up his nose and made a noise. The tour guide said it may be he's not sure what we are doing here, or he may be politely asking for more space. It is very important to remember to not split up or crouch down, because it resembles wolves' behavior before attacking. Despite them being given names, there's one or two that they think know their names. Otherwise, they do not respond to their name whatsoever. Their closest living relative is the takin, which is a large goat-like animal from the Himalayas. So they are pretty decently intelligent, like their relatives. The musk ox even butt heads like goats do too. This musk ox calf, Benedict, Benny for short, he reached an age of having to be separated from the other calves because he was acting too much like a teenager. He is in a pen with his mentor Wildtime to help him learn how to behave. Hopefully this sets him up for success for being a breeding bull. If you look at Benedict, you will notice that he has two little spikes on the sides of his head. That is where the horns first grow out, and then they grow up and meet at the top of their head, meaning they do not grow from the top down, their horns grow from the bottom up. The biggest takeaway from this is that these animals are very wild and there are very few farms in the world. I hope you were able to visit one while it is still around, and as always, stay safe, explore, and get inspired.